Hi, this is Maria calling with. I was looking to speak to Michael Halper.
This is he.
So, I'm actually reaching out to see if we can get a call set up. We are an inside sales company, and we recently created a new product here. It's called. So what it does is that it basically combines all the features that you need in a single platform, and by any feature I mean everything. So starting from CRM, automation, scheduling, website building, ads, invoicing, and so many other features. So I was calling to see if we could grab like 20 minutes from your time, maybe tomorrow or Friday, just so we can give you a short presentation of the platform and see if it's a good fit for you or not.
We're not looking at making any changes right now.
So we aren't looking to rip and replace anything what you guys currently use or have. So what we want to do is simply give you some insight about how it has helped a lot of businesses recently and see if there's any ground to be made up.
Yeah, I don't have availability for a meeting.
You don't even next week?
No, I'm not available for that type of meeting.
Okay then. Thank you, sir.
And if you have watched any of my other videos, you have heard me talk a lot about product selling. And this cold call is a perfect example of a product selling sales pitch and a product selling cold call. She opened the call introducing her company and outlining a new product that they had developed and went on to list out the features and the functionality of the product. And her close was to schedule a meeting for someone on her side to show a demonstration or a presentation of the product that she sells. And the problem with this approach is that it's all about me and the product I sell. And on this cold call, she sounds like a salesperson that is trying to sell CRM software. And that led to the prospect giving multiple objections and ending the call. And one thing you can assume is that the prospect she's talking to is not actively looking and shopping for a CRM application. And that creates a mismatch. She's trying to sell a CRM application. He is not looking to buy a CRM application, so the call ends. And when your approach has a high probability of creating this mismatch, you will have conversations that end earlier than they should, and that leads to missed opportunities, which ultimately leads to fewer leads being generated and deals being closed. Here are a few small changes this salesperson could make that would build more interest, make closing easier, decrease the amount of objections, and will ultimately help her to generate more leads. And the first is, instead of opening by talking about the product and the features, she could open with her value proposition. Reason for the call is we help businesses to improve how they manage leads, increase the amount of leads they're able to generate, improve their close rate, and increase the sales revenue that they're able to produce from new prospects. By simply reducing how much you talk about your company and product on the front end and replacing that with the value you have to offer the prospect is a small change that will be a big step in the right direction. Another extremely small change this salesperson could make is to change her close from trying to schedule a demo or presentation and change to setting an appointment to simply talk more. This small change can have a big impact because, as we've mentioned, the prospect she's talking to is likely not in buying mode for CRM software. So to schedule a demo to show him CRM software does not make much sense for both parties. With that, we can focus more on taking the next step of just talking more. Not only is it more logical for us just to talk more before we show you a demo of our software, but it's also easier to close the prospect on talking more in a short conversation instead of scheduling some formal and long presentation and demonstration. And to share an example or an analogy to understand what we're talking about here. If you sell memberships to a health and fitness club and you're reaching out to prospects, you are going to talk to prospects that are not in buying mode for a membership to a health and fitness club and are not thinking about and looking for a health and fitness club, and you reach out to talk about the product you sell, there's a good chance that the prospects will be thinking, I do not need or want what you sell. But when you think about the benefits that a health and fitness club offer to its members, such as getting healthier, losing weight, becoming happier, decreasing stress, improving personal relationships, sleeping better, advancing your career, decreasing medical costs, when you look at those improvements, Those are areas and things that prospects that are not in buying mode might have an interest in and might be interested in talking about. And in situations where they will not be interested in talking about buying your product, you could sell them on talking about those improvements and how you and your product might be able to deliver those. Now, I just want to point out that I am not saying that selling the meeting is automatic or extremely easy, especially if you're still in product selling mode, trying to sell products to prospects that are not in buying mode. If we want to close for a meeting, for us and the prospect to talk more, we have to get the prospect to want to talk more and to agree to talk more. And in order to do that, we need to find a reason for us to talk more. And the best way to find a reason to talk more is to ask good questions. For this salesperson, instead of asking if I'm available for a demo, she could ask, how important is it to generate more leads? How do you feel about the amount of leads you're generating? How concerned are you about your close rate? How many different systems are you using to generate leads? What are you using for a CRM? Are you using tools for email automation? What are you using? This is actually two different sets of questions. The questions at the top are pain questions, and the questions at the bottom are current state questions. And I'm not going to say that these questions are perfect for this salesperson or for CRM software, but by asking good questions, you can identify a reason to keep talking to the prospect and possibly talk more an appointment or a meeting on another day. Everything I've discussed in this video is explained in a lot more detail in a full sales training program that you can access on our YouTube channel. If you go to our playlist, The Smart Sales System, Sell Smarter, Not Harder, there is a complete set of videos that will take you through this training program step by step and help you to transition from product selling to a true consultative selling approach. And that is pretty much it. If you want more information, the best place to go is salesscripter.com. Thanks for being here. Hope this was helpful, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.